600 light-years away, nestled in the quiet of the cosmos, orbits a planet unlike any we know. Kepler 22b, a world that has intrigued scientists since its discovery in 2009. This exoplanet orbits a star that is very similar to our Sun in what we call the habitable zone, the Goldilocks zone. This region, not too hot, not too cold, may offer the right conditions for liquid water to exist on the surface, making it one of the most promising candidates for life beyond Earth. But what would it be like to stand on the surface of this distant world? To take your first steps on a planet 600 light-years away, a world far beyond the reaches of any human explorer, yet tantalizingly similar to our own? In this moment, we imagine the possibilities, combining what we know with what we dream of discovering. As your boots touch the surface of Kepler 22b, everything seems surreal. The atmosphere, though it might be breathable, isn't like the air back home. Scientists haven't yet been able to study the exact composition of Kepler 22b's air, but it's likely different from Earth's mixture of nitrogen and oxygen. Imagine a thick air, perhaps laden with carbon dioxide or methane, the kind that might feel heavier to your lungs but not immediately harmful. And yet, this air is alive. The sky, tinted in hues that Earth's eyes are not accustomed to, stretches endlessly above you. The planet's star, a G-type sun like our own, bathes the surface in a soft, almost golden light. The star's radiation levels, too, would be lower than Earth's, meaning the planet's inhabitants, if any exist, have evolved to thrive under softer sunlight, and the day-night cycle here could feel subtly different. Kepler 22b is larger than Earth, almost 2.4 times its size, so your gravity is a bit stronger here. Each step, though not heavy, feels like a reminder that you are standing on a world with its own unique set of forces at play. On Earth, we often take for granted the force of gravity, but here, it would feel slightly more grounded, as if the planet is holding you a little tighter, its pull a gentle reminder of how powerful this world is. As you move deeper into the landscape, it's as if you've stepped into an alien dreamscape. The planet's surface is blanketed with life that seems so similar to Earth's, yet distinctly alien. Tall, alien trees tower over you, their bark shimmering in the dim light. Their leaves, broad and wide, pulse with bioluminescent glows, a testament to the planet's unique adaptations. The light they emit, soft and ethereal, fills the space around you with an otherworldly glow, illuminating the forest floor below. The plants, too, might function in ways we don't fully understand yet. Their biochemistry could be completely different from Earth's flora, perhaps utilizing light from Kepler 22b's slightly cooler sun in a way that Earth plants could never do. The air here might be rich with gases that don't exist on Earth: oxygen, nitrogen, or even other molecules we haven't yet discovered. Perhaps the plants even breathe in ways that help maintain the balance of gases, much like our trees and plants do, but with a composition all their own. And beneath this surreal canopy, the soil itself could be teeming with life. Microscopic organisms that feed on nutrients in ways that Earth's organisms can't imagine. Kepler 22b's soil might be chemically richer, adapted to the conditions of a planet that could harbor vast oceans and shifting continents. For a moment, you might feel as though you've stepped onto a planet that's both ancient and new, one that is still alive with the potential for discovery. As you approach the shore, you see the vast ocean stretching to the horizon, an endless expanse of water shimmering under the light of Kepler 22b's sun. The oceans here are far larger than Earth's seas, perhaps covering up to 70% of the surface. This planet's abundance of water is both promising and mysterious. Could life be thriving beneath the surface in ways we could barely begin to imagine? From the soft waves breaking against the shore to the distant shadows of alien creatures gliding through the depths, the oceans of Kepler 22b may be teeming with life. Perhaps the creatures here share similarities with Earth's marine life, floating, breathing, or filtering water for sustenance. But, given the unknown elements of Kepler 22b's biochemistry, they might be completely unlike anything we've ever seen. Their metabolism could be alien, adapted to a world where the atmosphere and oceans are vastly different from Earth's. What's most exciting is the possibility of microbial life, small, single-celled organisms thriving in the deep, unseen places of the ocean. Could they be the building blocks of more complex life? Could Kepler 22b hold the answer to the age-old question? Is Earth the only planet in the universe that supports life? And then, as if to remind you that this is not Earth, but something entirely foreign, a massive creature emerges from the distant trees. Perhaps it's something akin to a great, gentle beast, alien in form, but not so different in its vastness and grace. Its shimmering, translucent skin reflects the ambient light from the planet's atmosphere. It moves slowly, almost methodically, through the alien forest. A herbivore? A grazer, perhaps, as it feeds on the strange vegetation? Life on Kepler 22b could take forms we cannot yet fathom. Creatures that evolved in harmony with their world's unique conditions. Could there be intelligent life? Perhaps, though it is more likely that life here, if it exists, may be microbial or in a stage of evolutionary development similar to Earth's early Precambrian era, long before complex, intelligent beings like humans appeared. Or maybe these creatures are intelligent in ways we cannot understand, with senses and forms of communication that are entirely outside our experience. Whatever the life on Kepler 22b, it would remind us that life is resilient, adaptable, and full of surprises. It could be a beacon of possibility or a cautionary tale about the fragility of life in the universe. The question remains, how will we, as explorers, interact with this world? How will we ensure that our presence here doesn't disrupt the delicate balance of this alien ecosystem? But exploring Kepler 22b is not without its challenges. Though the landscape seems peaceful, the conditions here are unknown and likely quite hostile to human life. The gravity on this world, slightly stronger than Earth's, could make physical activity a challenge over extended periods. Long climbs, hikes, or even basic movements would require more effort than you're used to. The atmosphere, while potentially breathable, would need to be carefully monitored. There might be trace gases that could cause harm, or an excess of radiation from the star filtering through the alien atmosphere. You'd need specialized life support systems to maintain your safety in this strange environment. Your suit would be equipped with sensors to monitor temperature, atmospheric pressure, and even the presence of toxins in the air. What's more, the distance between Kepler 22b and Earth presents an additional obstacle: communication. At 600 light-years away, any message sent would take centuries to reach its destination. If you were to send data back to Earth, you would likely not receive a response in your lifetime. Your journey would not just be an exploration of a distant world, but a message for future generations, long after you've gone. Kepler 22b is one of many exoplanets that we've discovered in recent years, each with its own potential, its own mysteries. But it stands out not just because of its location in the habitable zone, but because it represents a future where we, as humans, could someday venture beyond the boundaries of our own solar system. The search for life, the search for knowledge, is a journey that asks profound questions about our place in the cosmos. Are we truly alone? What might we find on these distant worlds? And perhaps most importantly, what will we learn about ourselves as we journey farther from home? Standing here, on the surface of Kepler 22b, we realize that we are part of something larger. As we study this distant world, we are not just learning about alien ecosystems. We are learning more about Earth, about the fragility of life, the vastness of the universe, and the boundless potential of human exploration. Kepler 22b may be a distant world, but it also represents a promise that we, one day, will reach beyond the stars, finding new worlds, new life, and perhaps new answers to the questions that have always defined our existence.